Back to the Chozicle Ruins we go. Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play... What are we playing? Metroid Prime, baby. Metroid Prime. I think the first episode of this went pretty swimmingly, so let's hope we can do better on the second episode. Well, I shouldn't say better, but just as good. The only thing I really didn't really do last episode that I wanted to make sure I did was make sure I scan everything. And then the other big thing I missed... shit. Wasps! Wasps! I definitely got all the wasps scanned, but the biggest thing I forgot to do was blow up that wall that I just accidentally blew up over there. Okay, I need these because I'm out of missiles. And the big thing I gotta scan is power-ups. You don't need to scan missile expansions, by the way. That's our first missile expansion in the game. But anyways, otherwise I think that first episode went relatively well. I feel like I got a lot more done than I expected. And the only thing I really... I don't know. I really don't have a lot bad to say of what I did in the first episode. I actually think I did a really good job at making sure I scanned most things. I just missed some creatures, mostly. And the only item I missed on my path was that one missile pack that I just went back and got. I had to go grab it real quick. The other thing I did miss was a scanning thing, was that lore, which I will remember to go get. In fact, I'll probably go get it right now because I got to go back out to the main room right now anyways. Fuck you, mosquitoes. We'll be back to this room later anyways. I also got to scan these things. They're exors or eyesores or some bullshit. I don't know. And I know I said I was going to try not to talk about, or I should say, try not to talk about the game too much while I'm playing it. I'm going to try and focus this LP more on just talking about other stuff. So like last episode, I talked a lot about my first experiences with this game. And I'll continue to do that with certain parts of this game, because there's plenty more nostalgic reflections I can have. But the biggest thing I want to mention right now is my experiences with other Metroid games, because I'm probably not going to be playing many other ones on this channel other than the other two Prime games. I mean, there's other games I've played in the series, such as, let's go ahead and list them. I've played the original Metroid for NES. I've played Super Metroid for the Super Nintendo. I've played, what's the other one that I played? Oh, Metroid Fusion for the Game Boy Advance. Also, Metroid Zero Mission as well. Let's see, anything else I could think of that I've played? Just want to remember to get this Chozo lore now. Any other Metroid games? I tried Metroid 2, the Game Boy one, like on an emulator just to try it, and it's all black and white, so everything looked the same and I got bored really fast, so I just gave up on that game without really getting into it too much. I did scan that, right? Okay, yeah. I need to scan the missile pack still and the other two types of energy. I don't think I've seen the yellow one yet, but I've definitely seen the red one. But anyways, so I figured I'd talk about, maybe once per episode, I'd talk about one of the old Metroid games I've played. So let's start with the obvious one, the original Metroid. Shall we? Original Metroid, eh? Well, let's think about it for a minute. What are my first experiences with the original Metroid? Well, let's see. My cousin actually owned it on NES. He had the cartridge, and since then he has given me that cartridge probably sometime last year when he gave me all his old stuff that he wasn't going to need anymore. That included his Metroid game, so I actually have the original Metroid cartridge. Along with the Virtual Console, I have it on there as well. But anyways, back when we were kids, he had that game, and I have to say I was not impressed. Not when I was a kid, at least. I didn't know much about the game back then. All I really knew is that it was just a, like a platforming shooter where you could get lost really easily. I had nowhere to go. I wasn't one of those kids who had Nintendo power, so I did not know that there was like a huge map to the game. If anything, that game really needed a map like Super Metroid had, or any of the other subsequent Metroids had, because the original Metroid is one of the most confusing ass fucking games I've ever played in my motherfucking life. To this day, I still have trouble finding my way around. I feel like I'm going around in circles when I'm playing that game. Anyways, when I was a kid, I probably didn't even get what would be considered 15 minutes into that game. But since then, obviously, I've grown up, gotten better at games, bought that game on the Virtual Console, and now that I have it on the Virtual Console, I can safely say that I've gotten to the end of the game, but I've still yet to actually beat it. I think I got to the part where you fight Mother Brain, but for some reason I was having trouble defeating her. It was either that or I got to Ridley. I can't remember. I think I remember defeating Ridley. Ridley was a bitch in the original Nintendo one, if I'm recalling correctly. And I think it might be Mother Brain I had trouble with. I feel like one of the games, Mother Brain, was way too easy, and it was not that one. And as I talk about that, I got the Morph Ball power-up. There's not much else we can do in this room with the Morph Ball power-up, so we're just gonna take it out, get the back out of here. We'll be back in this. We'll be backtracking through these areas a lot later. I mean, you probably already know if you played any Metroid. This is a game of uber backtrackage, especially if you want to get 100%. If you have no intention of getting 100%, well, there's really no reason to backtrack as much as you can. But you can literally go back to pretty much any main room in the game that you've been here, especially here in the Chozicle Ruins, and you will see, or find, I should say, so many more power-ups that you have not already gotten. But anyways, now that we got the Morph Ball, we can go to an area that was previously inaccessible to us. We could have come up here before, up these platforms, to get up here to the top, where there's a door around here on the other side. But if we did this before, we'd have come to a dead end. Well, not a dead end. There's a door. We can get to the door. Ah, crap. I didn't want to fight all these wasps. Whatever. Let's just destroy them all. Man, I can't wait till I get the charge beam so I can suck in power-ups. We might be getting to the charge beam in this episode, actually. I'll just say might, because I have no idea. Anyway, let's fly through this room. One thing I really like about the Morph Ball is that you roll really, really fast. Like, really fast. And that, speaking of the Morph Ball, in the original Metroid, Morph Ball was the first ability that you get. You start off the game, all you have is your beam, and you can jump. But the first thing you do, you go to the screen right out at the beginning of the first screen, and you go left, and boom, the first power-up you get is a Morph Ball. Fantastic start to the game, if you ask me. I guess it's just a mechanic they wanted to introduce to you right away, because the Morph Ball is one of the biggest things that makes Samus a unique character. Now, what is in this room? What is in here? I'm trying to remember what this leads to. Where is this? And where does it lead? Huh. Not sure. Is this where I... Actually, I think this is where I want to go first. Hold on. I'm not even sure. You want to not do that? This might be actually where I want to go first, now that I think about it. I'm not 100% sure. Where does this go? Nope, never mind. That's the hot room. Damn it, I knew there was a reason I didn't want to go there yet. I know where I want to go. I know what the next room is. It's the big room with the tree in it. And I was just trying to remember what that room was. Now I remember. I remember that I don't want to go there yet. That's what I remember. My biggest thing right now is trying to remember to scan everything. I gotta scan those bats, but I accidentally activated them before I could get them. That's alright. There's plenty more bats where those came from. Another thing you want to make sure you scan before you kill them all is those missile doors that I just blew up. I just blew up one of those. There's a lot of those missile doors in this game, but once you blow them all up, you won't be able to scan them anymore. So make sure, before you blow them all up, you scan those bitches. Wait, actually, this is not the right way either. I mean, this is the right room, but this isn't the way that I was thinking it was. Anyway, let's head down here. I know what room I want to get to. I keep thinking I need to go to the top of a room, but it's not this room. This room we'll be dealing with in a little while, once we get some more Morph Ball power-ups. But this is the way I need to go. This is the room I was looking for, and that save station that it's talking about is actually this room right here. Just to get that off my screen. I hear you, Shriek Bats. I hear you. And by the way, those bats dropping from the sky are Shriek Bats. Another enemy they've used since the beginning of Metroid times. One of the original enemies. I very much recall Shriek Bats. Can we scan them? There you go. Nope, that's not it. Where they at? They already... Oh, what is that? Is that it? There it is. Shriek Bats. Just proof, Shriek Bats. And basically, they're just weak sauce ass bats. All I gotta do is shoot the shit out of them. They die. Anyway, so where are we gonna go first? We're gonna go up. I know I see that door over there, which does have an item we can actually go get right now if we want to. But we got more important stuff to do first, because it'll allow us to get something else in that room when we go back there. And I gotta go a little bit faster here. Come on, man. Come on, Funky. Get it cracking. It's freaking blast caps. Well, as long as I don't miss too many of these jumps and have to re-jump back up here, That'll be half the battle. Save me a lot of time. I at least want to get... I thought maybe we get to the charge beam in this episode, but if we can at least get to the Morph Ball bombs, I'll be feeling triumphant. I'm thinking we can get at least to the charge beam. See no reason why not. Ugh, get over there. Okay, cool. Let's go in, and away we go. I'm trying to think of other things about the original Metroid that I can talk about, besides being super confusing and needing a map, which it doesn't have. I will say that it's I'd say the biggest thing that I have with it, besides it being needing a map so you don't get lost, the reason why you need a freaking map is because you can't figure out where the hell to go because everything looks the same, man. When everything looks the same, it's near impossible. Ooh, red ones. Red ones. Gotta scan the red one. These ones are just medium energies. You've already seen all this shit. Just a matter of needing it. One thing you should also note is right here to the right is a big giant stone toad. Yep. We'll be using... I'm gonna be using that thing in a moment. But first, we're gonna go through these tubes. Les tubes. I must say, though, that this is the second Metroid game I ever played after I played the original one on original Nintendo and never really got very far. It's kind of strange to go from that to this. I didn't even know that that was a thing back then. Anyway, so this is our next boss, the Incinerator Drone, I believe it's called. And it's a one-time scan, so make sure you scan it now. And the other thing you have to take note of are... Come on. Come on. I'm waiting. Oh, wait, I have to shoot it first? Okay, never mind, hold on. I gotta shoot him first. Damn it. I gotta activate something. Ah, don't burn me. Don't burn me. I guess I can stay locked on. It's easier to sidestep. I wasn't watching the flames. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I suck. Why am I sucking so hard at this? This is like the easiest boss ever. All I was really trying to do is make this happen so I could scan these goddamn wasps. Because yes, there's another one-time only wasp during a boss fight. These barbed ones, they're green. Shit. They like to shoot. Come on, man. Stop being such a noob. I'm noobing it up right now. Lucky for me, I'm not dying yet. Not dying yet. Go faster. Jump over. Damn it. Come on. Come on, show your eyeball. Now blow it up. Come on. There it is. I got it. Basically, you just gotta keep hitting it until it dies. It doesn't really have a power meter, does it? I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. I do need to worry about these green motherfuckers kicking my ass. Come on. Well, lucky for me, I'm not gonna lose. It's just this thing needs to blow up already. Man, if I'm gonna have this bad of a showing at this easy ass fucking machine of a boss that doesn't even do anything but shoot flames in a circle. Oh god, I suck. Then I'm gonna have super trouble with some real bosses later. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm fucking noobing this up so hard right now. Blow up, good lord. I almost got myself killed in that one. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. But anyways, for winning that battle, we get our hands on the Morph Ball bomb power-up. Aw, yeah. Now we can not only turn into a Morph Ball, but blow things up. This is actually one of the power-ups we lost. For a while, we're just going to get power-ups that I actually started the game with. Sooner or later, though, we're actually going to start getting power-ups that I didn't start the game off with. But for now, just regaining our original powers. Damn it, I don't have the charge beam yet. Oh well. Anyway, so now that we're in here, and we have this, we can actually go in this hole right here, bomb the wall, and in here we should get another missile pack. Aw, yeah. I believe that gives us up to 15 missiles now, or I think I'm at 15. It's hard to tell when you don't have your full missiles. You'd think when you get a missile pack, you'd get full missile recharge. Well, that would be very convenient. Like, anytime you run out of missiles, oh, I know where our missile pack is. I could just go refill all my missiles hell easily. But anyways, let's not worry about that. With the Morph Ball power-up, or Morph Bomb, Bomb, we can use that to do sort of a Morph Ball jump. And yes, in this game, you can do the Morph ball jump. You cannot do it infinitively like you can in Super Metroid, though. That's one thing you should probably note. And the reason for that is because you can only set off 3 bombs, and then it pretty much goes away. Alright, so in this room... Oh, wait. I passed what I was supposed to do. My bad. I went right by him. I was actually supposed to... Remember the Stone Toad? I was actually going to use that guy to my advantage. And I don't think we are going to get to the Charge Beam today. That's fine. That's alright. We don't need the Charge Beam today. We got other things on our minds. Like coming up in here and getting in this hole and blowing... Oh, wait, I got to scan... Oh, I meant to scan that. That's alright. We'll scan the next one. But anyways, that's going to lower the water level in here, which is very convenient. Because now I can go out there and do some more stuff. But before I actually do that, I'm actually going to scan this because it's another scannable thing. And I think you could scan it even after you've blown it up, I think. So it's not a big deal if you don't scan it before you blow it up. Just make sure you scan one of them. There's several of them in the game. Anytime you see like a new contraption for any of your gadgets, always scan it just in case, just to see if you can like do anything with it, really. Anyway, I'm gonna... Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Do not die. Do not die. Do not die. Forgot, since I didn't go through here yet. It's alright. Just gotta make the jump. You hear that chiming in the background, I'm sure. That just means I gotta hurry up, pretty much. I remember when I first did this room, oh my god, this room took me like 40 tries because I would mess something up and I didn't realize everything was timed. And if you do not hit this switch before it stops beeping, you actually still have to go back to the ground and hit the other switch. It doesn't matter that the platforms are like you made it across the platforms. You actually have to hit that switch before the timer goes off. But now that we've hit all the switches, we won't have any issue of ever coming through this room again. Now this room will always be a bit, open to us, and we can just jump right across these platforms and go in this door. And yes, we will be coming back this way much later. But the reason to come over here now is if you want yourself another energy tank. Roll on through the hole, go through this small, very short maze, and I believe we'll pop out, boom, right here in a room with an energy tank. Now, can you scan the energy tank? Nope. I mean, you can, but it doesn't. For some reason, I thought it was a 100% thing you have to scan. Whatever. If it was, then we did. If it wasn't, oh well. Anyway, so now that we got another energy tank and we're all awesome and stuff, we can head back the fuck out of here, back the way we came. Luckily, those little rooms, usually with the morph ball like that, are on basically a 2D plane, a 3D, 2D plane, whatever. So you can't actually fall in the lava. If you notice, there was lava right below where the morph ball was. Open the door, bitch! Open! God, sometimes this game, man. Sometimes this game. The doors, you'll shoot them 100 times and they just don't want to open. You just... I think it has to do with either loading or something. The game's trying to load the next screen because it's anticipating you going there. So it's like trying to get ahead of you. Now, one good thing about the energy tank, every time you pick those up, you do get full health. So it's unlike the missile packs in that regard. Anyway, it's okay. We're back in here. But from here, you know what? I lied. Today we are going to get to the charge beam. I think. Wait. Am I falling in the right spot? I think I'm falling in the right spot. Yeah, we're good. Alright. This is where we want to be. Okay, so let's head in this other door in the room that had the save point. And in here, let's see. Anything to do in here? I think actually right here on this row here we can blow up the wall. Or is it with missiles? I know we can blow up this wall. Yep, missiles. And get ourselves another missile pack. Fantastic. I believe that gives us a total of 25 missiles if I'm not mistaken. If it's not, then it's only 20, but I think I am at 25 now. See, we already scanned one of those. Anything else new to scan? No, we already scanned the blast caps. Let's just blow those bitches up. Alright, so this room has a pretty easy to figure out puzzle, or I should say easy to do puzzle, once you know what to do. But if you don't know what to do already, this puzzle can be kind of confusing. It's pretty much a self-explanatory puzzle, though. And the room isn't that big, so you won't be searching that hard. All the little runic symbols are in obvious places, like under enemies. And you just have to scan all 4 of them with your scan visor, and that will activate the door that I'm trying to open, which you probably won't even get to see because I'll probably open it before I even get to it. because I already know where all the runic symbols are. I still recall this room when I first got to it, when I first played this game. It took me a while to figure out where all the runic symbols were. That first one where you turn around and it's on the wall over there in the corner, that was the one that eluded me the most. I could not find that one for the life of me. And speaking of runic symbols, did I pass one already? 1, 2... Where's the third one at? Oh shit, the third one is actually down there too, isn't it? Or can I scan it from here? Okay, cool. I knew it was down there. I was just wondering if I could reach it from here. It's pretty far away. Works for me. Because the last one is actually right next to the door, right here. Boom. All 4 symbols activated. And with that will get us the door opened, which... Oh, we have to scan the center, of course. And inside, another Chozo lore and another power-up. Let's scan the Chozo lore first. Boom. Got ourselves another Chozo lore. And the Charge Beam power-up. Yeah, now we can suck in power-ups. So when I hold down the Charge Beam, it will suck in basically all the power-ups that are floating around in the room. Like the energy tank, not the energy tanks, but the energy pellets and the missile refill things. And the Charge Beam is also able to destroy these things. Boom. But I'm not going to waste my time blowing those up yet because we're actually going to go on this side little hidden wall that you'll never fucking notice ever unless you look at the map. And to be honest, I really did not see that path when I first played the game. Oh my god, that path was so hidden. Now, I think you have to go this way at some point, or you come out the other side coming this way at some point. Either way, the only reason I'm coming in here right now is because we're going to need another missile expansion. Racking up those missiles. The reason why you can't do anything in here right now is because there's this spider track that I can't do anything about. Magnetic spider track. We'll be talking about the spider ball later, a power-up that you do not start the game with. So it'll be a new power-up other than the ones you start with in the game. Main source of the toxins in the ruins detected. That is actually our next big target. This big room called the Sun Chamber. Next big target in the game. I don't think we're going to reach that in this episode, actually. I'm thinking I want to get back to the save point, and we might actually finish the episode now that I think about it. Because there's actually quite a few things I have left that I want to finish. And the battle with the thing in the Sun Chamber is actually going to take us a few minutes. So I'll probably going to take a break here, and we'll just see you next time. But let's get back to the most recent save point first. Usually a good place to finish it off. God, I'm just running into everything right now. Lucky for me, I'm only taking little bits of damage. So wait, we got the Charge Beam, right? I'm trying to think if there's anything I can do with the Charge Beam on the way back over to where I'm going. I don't think so. The Charge Beam is just a convenient thing. It's going to help me kill things faster. And it lets me suck in power-ups. Those are pretty much the only things that it's going to help me with right now. But anyways, like I said, I think this is going to conclude this episode of Metroid Prime. And next time, we will keep on exploring the Chozo Ruins and hopefully figure out a way to stop the poison water from being so poisoned. And it won't hurt me anymore. Maybe. See you guys then. Peace.